All right, so just by a quick show of hands, how many of you feel like you had a long day today? Yeah, me too. Okay, it feels like it. We're going to try to wrap this up real quick. We're going to talk about, we've introduced the judiciary branch. I kind of want to break down Supreme Court. We watched some videos before, pretty much explained the introduction, you know, how federal judges are appointed, who appoints them, how long is their term. Today, I wanted to see how well we can work together and make a decision, okay? We'll talk about our rights, okay? Do y'all remember what the Bill of Rights were? Yeah. We're going to try to break that down today, too. All right? So, up here, if you ever notice, the standard, what we're actually working on is right here. State mandated, basically saying that we're going to demonstrate mastery of the judicial branch. Our learning target right here is in green. It's also up here in red. Basically, we're going to learn, or we will describe how the Supreme Court selects and decides cases, and we're going to do that through an activity. Okay? So, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you, just by a quick show of hands, how many of you wanted to work in law, or you think you're going to have a career in law one day? Raise your hand. Okay, one person. Okay, no, seriously, that's fine. Now, I want to explain, you know, why I wanted to become a judge when I was in 8th grade. Okay, so here we go. So, both of my parents, they've had interest in the justice system. Okay, my mom worked as a paralegal and a defense attorney, and what a defense attorney is, basically, if you go to court, Supreme Civil State, my mom would be your representative. She would defend you. Even if you did something wrong, she would find a way to try to make you not guilty. That's what she does. She did. Now she's a probation officer in Gwinnett County. Okay, so that's pretty cool, pretty strict. My dad, he's always had interest in history, social studies, American government. He's actually an interpreter in court. Okay, so like if you do not speak the English language and you go to court, you can hire my dad and he can interpret or translate. Okay, it's pretty cool what he does. This is a fun fact I wanted to tell you. Do y'all remember from the first week when we talked about the citizenship test? And we went over a quick lecture how hard it could be. Okay, realistically, if I were to give you the actual test, it's about 100 questions. Majority you probably wouldn't do so hot. It's a lot of history, a lot of social studies, all that cool stuff. But just in my essence, in 2006, my dad became a U.S. citizen. Okay, if you guys remember, I'm Puerto Rican and I'm Guatemalan. My dad's from Guatemala. He came here when he was 15. He passed the test in 2006. He became a U.S. citizen, which is awesome. Like I said, he became an interpreter in court. So if you think of working in like the court of law or any criminal justice field, the common perception is they make a lot of money. Okay, when you think of lawyer, do you think a lawyer makes a lot of money? Yeah? Why wouldn't you want to be one? Somebody tell me? Huh? It may not interest you, or simply you just don't want to deal with that. So I just want to ask you, if I were to offer you, okay, let's say you work as a federal judge and you're able to make $450,000 a year. Okay? Would you want to do it? Yes or no?
No.
Some people yes, some people no. Okay, so we get that. Okay, the question was, why would you want to go into law? A lot of people think it's money. But think about it. We have rights, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the whole purpose of law is to protect us, right? You want some sort of government, okay? So we're going to talk about that in our assignment. Okay? So for your warm-up, I just simply want you to answer this question. What do you believe is a right? And we'll talk about the Bill of Rights here in a second. Okay, you got about
able to do?
Huh?
Something you're able to
Yeah,
do.
that's more or less. So let's give you about 5 minutes to work that out. Feel free to write that on your warm-up, okay? Yes. Who needs more time? Are we good? All right, so somebody tell me what they think a right is. Raise your hand. Yeah, mine.
What someone can do according to the Bill of Rights.
Okay, yes. Anybody else have a different answer? Yes, Joseph?
Something you strongly believe in and take action through.
That, okay, listen to that. Something that you feel strong about, something you feel passionate about. Okay, we're gonna do an activity.
It's not right.
No, something you feel strong about, okay? But listen, I took, that is right, but what I took out of that, and you guys are gonna figure this out, we're gonna do an activity here in a sec where you're gonna have to decide what you feel strong or passionate about. And the scenario I'll show you, basically what it's gonna tell you is, based on these given rights I give you, you're gonna have to decide what rights we gotta give up, okay, to protect us, all right? All right, so what I want you to do here, simply, okay, do we remember our Bill of Rights?
Yeah.
To an extent, kind of. Okay, what I want you to do for about 2 minutes or so, I'm going to hand out this worksheet right here. Okay? And all I want you to do on this worksheet, on the back of it, I just simply want you to rapidly name, when we talk about the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, I want you to simply try to recite them, or just tell me what you think they are, based on what you remember. Think about your prior knowledge and prior criticism and stuff. Make sure you do it on the back, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, flip the sheet over and then write, recite the Bill of Rights, based on what you know, remember. All right, so again, on the back of your sheet, I want you to simply just tell me, try to remember the Bill of Rights and what they were, starting from 1 to 10.
They're all still in the front. Why don't you just write them down?
It's all right, it's all right. Just be ready to explain it.
Yes, sir. Wait, what? We don't got right now? No,
On the back, on the back, on the back.
Wait.
So since some of you didn't really pay attention there, what we're going to do now, we're going to alter it, all right? So simply what I want you to do, based on those first, you don't have to flip it over. Look at the front of the sheet. Okay, those are the 10 amendments, first 10 amendments to the Constitution. I want you to pick 5 that you feel is the most important. 5. In the front. Just simply put a tally mark or whatever right next to the line. Just 5.
Can I pick the first one?
Whatever you feel, like Joseph said, whatever you feel strong and passionate about.
Touch the first house.
Okay, then mark that, mark the first half. Time? 3 o'clock.
Can I mark all of them?
3?
Can I do all of them?
Only 5.
Well, like a broken record.
All of them are important. What do you feel?
Man, I'm gonna add some.
You're gonna add some? Like what? Give me an example. That's a very broad.
Freedom of rights.
Freedom of rights.
Sounds good.
What do you mean?
out. Okay? I have several magazines here. Okay? Several magazines here. All I want you to do, okay, now pay attention now. I want you to grab a magazine. Some of you may have to share, which is okay. Okay? I want you to pick one picture out of there explaining your number one right. So you chose 5. Now choose one right that you feel is the most important. Find a picture that depicts that. Okay? What I want you to do, you can trace it. You see the bottom half of your sheet. You can trace a picture. You can cut it out. You can tape it to it. Doesn't matter. I just want one picture, no words, just a picture describing what right you feel like is the most important out of those 5 you chose. Does that make sense? Perfect. Okay, so y'all go grab a magazine and let's do it.
What if you don't like any of them?
If you don't, then you can draw.
It's never a wrong. Oh. Okay. We'll do one coach. Oh, that one. That one? Yeah.
Hey, can you give me one?
You really gave me the one. I said I was going to.
Now, for example, if your amendment, listen now, if your amendment's like right to bear arms, okay, and there's nothing that you can find in there, just put a picture. Just be able to explain it in any way. It doesn't matter. It can be a picture of somebody. Just somehow try to relate to the amendment you chose. Yes.
Steven, is this you?
You can rip it, sorry.
Wait, what did I get?
What?
Where did that paper go?
Right here.
Remember to put your picture at the bottom half of your worksheet. I got some scissors up here.